out. Anyway, America, they believe that if Ukraine join, America is going to, or NATO is going to come and set up their base in Ukraine, because they will be a member. Okay? But in all of that, again, I actually don't really want to make this about Ukraine and all that. But in all of that, we back home who found ourselves in all these countries in Europe. If many of you actually know that if the politicians in Nigeria are sincere with you, honest, sincere, I'm not saying they should be saints. There's no saint politician or anything anywhere. Do you get what I mean now? But being sincere, patriotic to their country is always going to be what? Advantageous to their own citizens. Because look at it this way. Nigerians always look for excuses to leave Nigeria for things that they could get in Nigeria. Basic things like education, for example, right? You will see our people in different kind of all these European countries who are also struggling. When I say struggling, some of our people got there to find out. And when they found out, well, at least they have electricity. That is the only consolation that most people finally had to console themselves in living in many of these countries. You want to talk about the cold, the weather. You want to talk about the language barrier. You want to talk about the racism and so many other things that will never make you go there and say, I won't go study for Ukraine. If Obafemi Awolowo University is on a 24 hours electricity, you have access to the student support loans. You have access to this, access to that, things that help you in your own education. You know what I mean? Ukraine will not appeal to you. Maybe America, for the sake of saying you want to add you wanted to add it to your CV. So if you look at why people travel to all these countries from Nigeria, then you agree with me, right? That the politicians you have in that country, most of them from your tribe, from your region, from everywhere, people you know, speak your language, and the damages they done to Nigeria, that sent many of you, many of us to all over the world in order to face the conditions that are excruciating to explain. Some of you can't tell your families back home what it feels like to live where you are living right now. Some of you are even waiting in these places where your progress have been so limited that some of you are now walking around how to get to another better one because Nigeria is a no-no. So how then do you get abroad and become and claim to be a patriotic Nigerian in this regard? That's the things I do ask myself, going back to that Nigeria. Those in Nigeria, they don't really, it's a no love lost. For some of you who probably don't know, I should tell you. Just like the government you have in Nigeria, as well as the people in Nigeria, majority of them don't give a damn about you. In fact, the fact that you are living elsewhere and you have electricity alone will suddenly start making you feel like you are better than them. That is why when some of us talk about the rot that has contributed to the brain drain from Nigeria, that has also contributed greatly to the backward and then the backwardness of that country. When you try to talk about them, that is why those back in Nigeria, majority of them, they turn it into competition. Or is it because you are now living in Ukraine? Or is it because you are now living in London? Do you think you are better than us? Of course you are better than them. But they can be better too if they actually want to be better. Do you get what I mean? So they turn it into competition. Are you saying, no, I'm saying that if the criminals in Nigeria that you call your leaders, which have no respect for you or anyone, if they are doing the right thing, education is one of the what do you call it, the easiest, or let me say the massive route of a brain drain from Nigeria that has taken millions of young Nigerians out of Nigeria into so many unexplainable destinations all over the world. And it is not even helpful. When you live with your green passport, green. And when you get everywhere, they begin to treat you as one person from the green Niger. Abi? Education, something you can get from Unsuka, something you can get right there in Lagos, something you can get right there all over the place. If what's really attracts young people to leave Nigeria wasn't really education. Education is just a sort of spring that people want to use. Imagine if you have a proper one. Imagine if you have electricity. Do you blame people who have never made any decision about how to generate your electricity, or pay anyone to generate electricity for you? Do you blame them and then you praise the criminals who have expended the billions? Now, when you don't have such, the places that have them, they attract your people over. And then you are left with Keroma jelly. And the Keroma jellies are the majority. Or let me say, they are in the majority. The ones they have weaponized. So think about how this affects all of us now. Think about it deeply. So when people say the rogues who are doing this, they are able to do this to you, to us, whether you are in Nigeria or you've left Nigeria, okay? If you are all allowed to express how you feel, right, you end up all agreeing that this is so wrong. Then what do? You do away with what is so wrong and start afresh. That is where the advice of getting a new constitution is the key into the easy breakup of Nigeria, and everybody can handle their own affair. And you realize that some of the countries that you are currently doing fasting and prayer for them to give you the visa to go to, some of them, they are not even better than Ekiti. If Ekiti is allowed to run as a Yoruba country, as a Yoruba region in Yoruba country, manned by the Yorubas, from the world, from the cradle, even to the zenith of it all. You have to try something you haven't tried before if you want to get the result you have never seen before. And that is exactly what prompted many of us to say, the reason why they are able to get away with so many things they are doing, the reason why you have been making, it has become a catch-22, for all of you for years and decades, that you can't be doing the same thing again and again and then expect a different result. But you all know that that is just a symptom of insanity. You can't do it again and again, right? And then expect a different result. As we are talking right now, Boko Haram hasn't said anything at all about what is going on in Ukraine. He hasn't even addressed the country to say, well, this is our plan. He is reading the news like the rest of you, while many of the parents in Nigeria who have no idea what the situation of their children will be. It's like right now, or what it's going to lead to eventually. They are out there protesting. They are there. Although they haven't started there shooting them the tear gas as usual, okay? But Boko Haram is deaf, dumb, and then blind, possibly, as we speak. Now, America say make everybody they begin to evacuate Russia. I hope I won't be here someday to start talking about those who are now caught up in Russia, so to say. Because you see those back home, trust me, they say Nigeria population is that of highest of the youngest people, but it's so unfortunate that the the oldest youth in Nigeria, who is trying to be their president, is actually a leader to some of them, so to say. Watch this. The oldest youth, the youth leader.
Be with you. It's not just a youth. It's a doubt. I'm begging you. I'm begging you to tolerate and make peace part of your master plan. You be there, and the emphasis on you. I be a youth, and I'm a youth.
Did you hear the young people shouting youth leader, youth leader? Eh? Those are the young people that are also going to, they are the young people crying right now under Bokwari. But there's something I wanted you to notice. That oldest youth leader that is about to be the president of Nigeria. When I show Tifnumbu, the Jagawere, the Jaga bandits, or for the easy ones, the Ashiwaju Awatole, whatever works for you. All right. Sometimes you see, most time when I show or talk about him, the Lagos Abobakus, the Oshogbo Alimajiris, our own ombud slaves and obedient fools, they don't see the message. They don't get it. What they see is that why are you you know, you this bastard, you this Mayegun, you are a Yoruba, you know, that's all they can see. But can you see what I am saying? The other day, I don't know if you remember this. Let me see if I still have it. How many of you still remember this in Kano last year?
Managing Director, Foundation.
I don't know how many of you will remember it. Let me show you again. Watch it again.
Managing Director, Foundation.
Right? Now, that's a sign of a man who is having serious health issue. Okay? Last year. So after that video, he traveled down to the US in order to have a surgical operation on the knees. When they finished with the operation, they flew him back to the UK, and he spent over 3 months in the UK to recover. You know the story. Now, showing that is just to say, who are those who are so confident that a sick man can actually help them in this perilous time if it is not about selfishness? Now, this is not about me, whether I like him or not. I don't hate him. There are people who tell you that they hate this person. Hate is a very strong word in my own book. And I don't just use it anyhow. I won't say I hate you because I don't like you. Because like, the opposite of like is to dislike. All right? And I think the opposite of love should be hate. I don't know. But I just know that if I don't like you, that means I dislike you. And disliking you doesn't mean I hate you. Okay? It's not because I hate him, but look at him. But check the other video. We have been told since last year, in fact, for 2 years now, that Tifnumbu has been experiencing the early symptoms of Parkinson. Anything can see health as I am now. A health issue can happen that I can become incapacitated in some ways. All I have to do is to go and take care of myself. I don't have to be like, oh, my enemies are at work. If my enemy says they are the ones, make them go collect the medals. Put the medal on your neck and go onto the podium and take pictures. Okay? I don't have enemy. You can wish and do whatever it is. You get what I mean now? It can happen to anybody. They said he's been having the symptoms of Parkinson. It's so ironic, right? That Tifnumbu is 69. Is going to be 70. And Atifku is 86, 76 or something. So if Atifku become your president, Atifku will be 80 or 84 after he finish with your whatever. Do you now see the confusion in the midst of those who claim to be young people who rather attack me for telling them, "Hey, now this person you won't give your future to." Buhari never teach you a lesson. Watch this again. Like I said, it is something to observe. And then you can tell that when you see people who are pushing for these people, you can tell as well that Nigeria ti báyé àwọn èèyàn jẹ́, ti bá ọpọlọ àwọn èèyàn ti jọba. It is not love. It is not care. It is not respect if you go about pushing a sick man at all.
Be refused. It's not just a gift. It's a doubt. I'm begging you to tolerate and make peace part of your master plan. You be there, and yet I will be a youth, and I'm a youth. President, doctor. But you have to work for it. You have to demonstrate it.
Charlie boy. What is that Charlie boy say our mumu done too much? Charlie boy, now your mumu na too much. You be mumu. You think say they wise. You are a mumu man. You are a mumu man. And then throw the tear gas if for something way bad for issue. We just pray. They say our mumu done too much, our mumu done too much. You be mumu, they call other people mumu. They never show you say you be mumu. Nigeria is not for Desani. Nigeria is not for Charlie boy. Nigeria is not for good luck Jonathan. Nigeria is not for
You be mumu, they call other people mumu. You say your mumu don't do, your mumu don't do, your mumu don't do. That's the person. That's not all. There's another one. The one that is a serial contester at Tifku. There are also young people there encouraging him. And he said something. He said, he will always get the PDP tickets. And Wike don't reply him. This is what he said. That got Wike kind of raging like Atiku, you de crazy. We go show you when it is primary election, when we get to the primaries.
Senator Osamere from Edo State. Baba. A courtesy visit to my boss.
When are you declaring, sir? The world is waiting for your declaration. When are you declaring, sir?
We will let you know now. We will give a formal announcement.
Are you confident that you are going to get a ticket for your party?
Have I ever failed to get the ticket?
Yes. No, this time around, I want to know. Maybe you are so confident.
I'm confident. I'm confident.
Sir, they are talking about age. That you are the elderly people should allow youth to take over. What do you think to that?
Let the youth compete now. It's competition. It's democracy.
Thank you very much.
Everybody compete now. Because he knows that the youth are the ones that are running about. Because the youth want money. They want money. We are articulated morons, articulators, articulated bodyguards. But you didn't see Tifnumbu, that one that is talking, have I ever failed to get the PDP ticket? That one is 76 years old or something. It's going to 80. That's the people you want to put your future in their hands, so to say. Tifnumbu is going to be 70. And you can tell, He should be in care home. He should be taking care of himself and his own health, right? And you as a young person, come on. What exactly is your goal in life? I know they have done so much damages to some of you right there in Nigeria, a lot. And the ignorance in Nigeria is mind-boggling. But I'm talking to you as a young person. Look around you. The people wey no fit generate electricity for 60 years. People that couldn't build a working rail system in 60 years. Abba. The people that couldn't give or build a standard healthcare system in 60 years. You are a young person. Ask your papa, ask your mama. When they were your age, what was their goal? What goal? Or what were their goals when they were younger? What is your goal? Congo rice, Congo ewa. A bag of this, or maybe not a car they won't give you. I've been an APSA. What is your goal in life? The generation that couldn't even build an ordinary motorable road. 60 years, for God's sake. If your goal is to fight for them, I cannot judge you. Okay? But I can only tell you that wherever you choose, like your own parents, there will always be consequences. Okay? There will be consequences. So just make sure you think before you do. I know majority of those who are the Lagos, Abobaku, Oshogbo, Alimajiri, and the rest of those Facebook bandits, social media adsmen, and the rest of them, they are programmed to be that way. But you as a person, even if they don't pay you or they don't pay you, look around you. Just look around you. Do you not deserve a better life? Why do things that are so normal are now luxury to you? Ask yourselves. As we speak, the best of you have been kind of exported out of Nigeria. Just in 2021 alone, this country, United Kingdom, received over 7,000 qualified, experienced doctors, nurses from Nigeria. 7,500. That's staggering for a country that is struggling to spread healthcare among our own citizens, where you have where healthcare is a luxury to the majority of Nigerians as we speak. But when you have their smart training, what do they do for you? What is the system all about? It is just to either destroy you in his own way, or you struggle through it and on your own, or eventually you will cave in and you will leave. 7,500 of Nigerian doctors, nurses, and the rest were imported to the UK, and they were given working visa straight away, permanent residency. And you are left with all those street corner chemists, all those CC chemists, those ones that are now diagnosing you of different kind of ailments and all of that, and killing many of you in the process. That's the damages of your choice. So make your choice, be sure of it, and then stand by it. And it's just so unfortunate that when the whole heaven comes, when the whole sky comes crashing after you make your decisions, it doesn't just fall on you. It falls on those who probably never want to be part of this in the first place. So it's your choice. Choose your poison, they say, as we speak. So whether not the one with Parkinson or now the one wey be say serial contestants that you all know his track record as well, is your choice, or you want to go for something better. Do away with all of them. People said, how can people not be asking for a new constitution as a start, even for those who claim to want one Nigeria? How could you want one Nigeria in this kind of arrangement? A one Nigeria that says that every little opportunity we have, we start what is called the ethnic killings, tribal killings, every opportunity we can get to kill ourselves. We don't waste the time. We know what keeps us divided is because of the forceful, the forceful marriage, so to say, the one that those who are in charge, who have been in charge of Nigeria, have failed to build on for decades now. 6 decades, 60 years, they have been unable to build on all these differences to bring us together and build a country. Rather, they built a pariah state, a killing field. No matter how much they tell you people that are killed in Ukraine, when you begin to pay attention to those killed in Nigeria daily, your heart will shrink, and then you get the picture of what I'm saying now. So why are those who said they love Nigeria and love the people of Nigeria would not want to rescue it from the hands of those rogues that you have called the cabals in that place? Why is it so difficult that people can't really group to ask for that, and they are just beating about the bush? I said it is because a long time appeals would take a long and strong effort to diffuse before you can match the number of those that will resist and demand for something better, starting with the law book that was fraudulently forged, and then put your name, my name, and our names on it. They said, we Nigerians, that is a fraud. That if you want things changed, if you don't want to end up as refugees in any part of the world you found yourself in now or in the future, the breakaway of Nigeria starts from the breakaway of that the fraudulent constitution. It's fraudulent. You didn't. There was no referendum. Nobody voted on that constitution. There was never a time that they asked us and say, we, the people of Nigeria. So we are working towards getting a consensus. And when people said, Mayegu, don't include the Showore in what you say, because Showore believe in one Nigeria. And I say, that's right. But if I do that, I will be just like what we are trying to condemn. Nigeria is a divisive place. People can pretend about this and it every time all that, yeah? But the backwardness, the corruption, the killings, and the rest of everything that is going on in Nigeria, as much as they have done so well to underreport them, and at the same time to continue to also pressurize their country, their media from their citizens from talking about it in Nigeria. Nigeria is a divisive place. We know that. All right. And if you want to fix something, you have to figure out that you can't fix you can't make any theory or anything you have as a solution work if you are approaching it with also same divisive mindsets. These people are not good. These people are not, these ones are better. I trust this one, I don't trust this one, and the rest of them. So if you deal that way, you are not different from the same contraption, Nigeria, that you are possibly so tired of that you can't wait to get detached from. So Mayegun's diary political, I decided to make everybody or every group, everyone who has one objection or the other against the establishment or how it is currently structured, genuinely, to get a congregation, to have a congregation, a place where we can all congregate and at least listen to our own talks and our own worries, and at the same time prefer our own solution, a workable one. And on my Egun's diary political, I have achieved that. There's no point in me saying I'm trying to. I have achieved that. I'm only building on what I have achieved. On this platform, we have Showore. Showore personally believe in Biafra. Showore believe in Oduduwa Republic. But what he is telling you is that with this crop of rogues that you have now, with this crop of killers and murderers, deniers that you have right now, it will be a bloody hell of a battle, right? To even say you stand or you believe in Biafra or you believe in Yoruba nation, despite the fact that it is your right. But before you can actually be able to even promote it, to talk about it, you need a system that allows you to do that. And presently, it doesn't matter who is in charge of Nigeria. If you stand up for the division of Nigeria and you go out there to do that, they will hunt you down. They will do what they can. If they have to kill you, they will kill you. But what about taking power away from those who have that kind of reach and strength? And you know what I mean? Take the power away from them and make it easier for yourselves to even have the conversation around Biafra, Yoruba nation, and every other, every other nation that will eventually come out of Nigeria. And I love that idea. It simply means it's not against it. It's not because he doesn't have the power to protect the Biafrans. He believes in Biafra, but he doesn't have the power to protect them. He believes in the Yoruba nation. He doesn't have the power to protect them. Whatever other disagreement you might have, they are just purely kind of conversational. Let's say that. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I like that. Oh, I disagree with you. Oh, I don't disagree with you. But does he even have the capacity to make that happen? No, he doesn't. But does he believe in what you are doing? Yes, he does. And that is somebody I want as a friend. Because until you are able to build that kind of consensus across board, I have been saying it many times without numbers. I said, hi, Mayegun, the general. I am looking for a day before I die. I'm looking for a day where those who are standing for Biafra, those who are standing for Yoruba nation, those who are standing for revolution now, and every other person who is anti-establishment, those who are doing it with their mind and with their head and everything all together, those who don't believe in discrimination and all that. I am looking for a day when all of you will congregate together like this, worldwide, and shut things down to make things happen. Some of you don't want that, and you don't know that the moment you continue to try to treat people who are also victims of the system, if you continue to treat them as, no, they are not part of us. No, I don't want that. No, I don't trust this. Oh, I don't trust that. If you really want a liberation, if you mean it, yeah, and you believe that only people you trust that you are going to, or only the people you like, or people you believe you trust, and then those are the only people who can help you or your cause or the mission or what have you, then you are not ready. I am not in that category. I'm not leading any mission. I am somebody you can call your priests in the temple of truth. And as it is expected, in a temple like this, everybody is welcome because it is a melting pot for those who can tolerate one another, who can believe that they need one another. The moment everyone agrees that, the moment that kind of unison comes to life, the moment it comes to reality, my own goal in life, one of them, is achieved. Do you now see the difference? Why I will always welcome Shore and I will always support him. I will always welcome the Biafrans. I will always support them. I will always welcome my brethren, my Yoruba brothers and sisters. I will always support them. It's because as a meeting point, as a melting pot of those who knows that something is wrong with Nigeria and something needed to be done, until they come to that kind of agreement that is now alive, which I personally believe will make a lot of difference. So that's why I can't treat people by suspecting them, or I don't, that's not me. And like I did say, and I'll continue to say, right? Even you see this, my brothers and sisters, the Buhari Dins, the Buhari Diderins, the Buhari Denotus, the Buhari Digatus, the Buhari Shukus, the Unekaharis, the Ungoziaris, the obedient fools, the sophisticated morons, the humble slaves, including their aunties and uncles abroad, the premium Buhari idiots. I'm talking about the Mumu Madus, the Bele lecturers, the Mumu lecturers, right? And all the clans of the cyberbarians, the Buhari idiots, the social media bandits, the Facebook adsmen. I always use my brothers, my sisters for them. They don't like me right now, and I don't like them. But guess what? I am still seeing them as the victim of a system that they are defending. When time comes, they will find their bearing. They will come back in. And guess what? As the chief priest of the temple of truth, right? My own mission is going to be what? It's going to be close to achievable. When all of us can say, oh boy, they don't deceive us for too long. I have been abusing my ego for so long. I didn't know that I was wasting my time. People have been saying that to me already, but the number is still low. We want more. So therefore, when I talk about them, I don't see them as a lost cause, because until when everybody comes to that term, maybe not everybody, until when majority come to the term that a lot is wrong, and we must act, the path is waiting for us to tread. That's my belief. And that's why I said, the moment I get to that point that I see that happen in my own lifetime, I bet that we have done something for our own children. The battle is half won. Even if we don't achieve all we want to achieve in our lifetime, which is probably, under probability anyway. Yeah. Even if you are not achieving that while you are alive, if we get to a point whereby everyone will believe that everything is wrong with Nigeria and we need to sit down and rearrange or discuss this. Let's discuss those who still want to be part of this, those who don't want to be part of it anymore, those who are like averse to it and the rest. Once we are able to get to that point, our children will likely not have to face what we faced. The future is bleak simply because you are living the future in the hands of the call loose. I don't really have much, I don't really have much power to actually command and say, hey, can't you see it? Oh, yes, you go to bed tonight. Oh, yeah, make you dream about what I've been telling you, make you feel so that you can act on it. But I'm not in a hurry. Yeah. So thank you very much, by the way, everyone, for your time. Sorry, I don't know. I've got this CGI. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I have poured my mind, I've poured my heart. I would love to hear from you, 1 or 2, 3 people or calls. Yes, and I'm thinking I should open the line, right? And I'm also thinking I should tell you and give you an update. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, on the fundraiser for Oloye Sunday Igboho, so far so good. If you check our give send go page, we have indeed crossed the we are close to the 50% of our fundraiser there. However, in total of what we have raised so far, it's been about 26,000 and 600 or so. That's what we have raised there so far. I'm not giving you the actual figure because that's not what I want to do now. Usually I will share the screen and I will keep breaking them down and all that. But that's actually not what I wanted to tell you. Okay. So today, as at this morning, right, I am now in possession of a total of 20,164 pounds as we speak. You see that your donation you are seeing on the screen. If you check the Give Send Go, okay, the Give Send Go, they have already remitted over 17,000. No, let's put it this: they have already remitted 16,844 pounds to me. So when you add that to the PayPal balance that we have, which is also 3,464, so that means we are currently over 20,000 pounds, which I have received as we speak, and I've warehoused. So no penny of that has been expended yet. So for the rest of this week, most of that money that you see on the screen or you see on that website on the link, most of it would have been remitted to me. So when it is time for me to let you know if what they take as their own platform percentage for withdrawal, I'll tell you. But as we speak, the one that they have paid to me means that that one is with us now. So we can all now kind of be happy that we have we have over 21,000 pounds in cash. I'll try and do a special broadcast on that possibly tomorrow in a way. Okay. So And the conversation with our legal team that will take this up in Benin Republic is also ongoing. We expect an update by Friday, this Friday. Not just that, we are also considering, not even considering, I am going to get some investigators who are also going to be visiting Benin Republic. There's some penetration we need to do, okay? So we're going to commission them and they're going to start work soon, this March that we're going into. One other thing is to tell you this, that Oloye Sunday Igboho is really, really not happy when he heard that the intention is not to get him released. Remember I told you that they said for Igboho's safety, it is better for him to remain in prison. Okay? There are others who said they've been working on getting an asylum for Igboho. So asylum in Benin Republic, but they don't know what really happened. That arrangement is not kind of working out, but is delayed. But while they are waiting on asylum, then they felt like if Igboho is released, Nigeria is going to kill him, or Nigeria is going to kidnap him, like they did to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So because of that, in the interest of Igboho's safety, yeah, is safe to remain in prison. Igboho is very, very upset when he heard that, because I asked him directly. I was like, are you aware? They said, you know, for your own safety, then you are aware of this. And I'm like, and it wasn't taking it. But the point there is that nothing is going to stop us from what we want to do. And let me tell you this, guys, we are not deceiving ourselves, okay? On this issue, we know that it is not just the court that is going to free Igboho. We know that, okay? So everything else that we will have to pull, yeah, every string we have to pull, in this case, which I won't say much, but you'll begin to feel them very soon. You'll begin to see them. You'll begin to see all of this very soon. So every string that we need to pull, the people we need to pull out, the people we need to drag out, everyone right there in Benin Republic and even in Nigeria, we will drag them out. And whatever it will be, because according to Igboho, he never agreed with anyone to stay in prison in Benin Republic until after 2023 election. He is so angry. He is so upset with that. And in that regard, we have no issue. And one thing I told him is this, and I'm saying it to all of you right now, for the sake of those who have that strong trust and faith in Mayegun to put together these resources, that Mayegun, whatever you think is right, we want you to do it. Do something and we will support it. And this is it. This is what we're about to do. I told him, I said, I don't know how many people will try to talk to you or try to pressure you or what have you. I can tell. And you have confirmed that since this fundraiser started, so many people have become restless and they are uncomfortable because they have no idea or full knowledge or understanding of what we have in mind or what we want to do. And then you, Oloye, I hope you are not going to stand up tomorrow and then say, hey, please, so it was Mayegun. It was Mayegun that was just telling me to do this, telling me to do this. So it was Mayegun that was telling me to, he was forcing me to do. No, I was saying that to him today. I said that clearly because I know our people. Do you get that now? I am kind of too smart to be thrown under the bus of any kind of thing I get myself involved in. And that's somehow why you would never find my name with any kind of scandal. I am so blunt and straight to what I'm about, what I intend to do, so to say. And I said it to him. I don't know who is calling you. I don't know who is talking to you whenever I'm not. I don't know who are coming to you. Well, let me say this to you. If you wake up one day and you suddenly turn around to say, no, it's going to not really be cool. I said that, and I'm saying it publicly as well, because this is about the fight time. Do you get what I mean? We are about to launch a lot of unseen before rockets into Benin Republic political system, judicial system, the policing system, the prison system, and even their diplomatic system. And I would never possibly be the one to be like, hey, it was my ego. We said they shouldn't do anything. I've been told that there are a few times that people have always wanted to like organize and go to Benin Republic and, organize a mass protest there. Get all the communities, Yoruba communities in Benin Republic. Let them react. There are Yoruba Obas who are reacting to the Igbo's arrest from the start. Suddenly we don't hear from them anymore. What happened? What And I was told that whenever people said they want to go to Benin Republic, to show their whatever, that they are always like discouraged from doing so. They are always being told that no, don't do that, don't come to Benin, don't. If you come now, you're going to destroy everything we are doing. We are already talking to Talon. We are already at disagreement. So because of that, people are unable to really go there. That's why everything is cold and quiet. Okay, so like I said, we are going to change all of that. We are going to change all of that. Like I said, it's not just about lawyers. Okay, but we have to start from that law, so that if any of our people is targeted or arrested, we are not going to start saying, hey, where did they come? Hey, let us go and look for which lawyer can help us. Oh, no. The moment we go. When we say go, it's a go. So for everyone who is going to be involved in, they must have that legal protection. Legal protection first. And we are saying we need your support. All of you who have been working around the clock, day and night for months, trying to get this Oloye Sunday Igboho issue resolved. Yorubas, non-Yorubas, all of you, okay? We say thank you to you. We need your help. We want you to support us, not to sabotage us, okay? We are not in any way coming for you or anything, okay? We want Igboho out. Igboho himself wants Igboho out. Do you understand that now? And that's exactly what we are going to attempt, all right? And we hope we are not going to face a lot of sabotage from people who are supposed to support us, okay? So thank you very much. Should I take calls for this last half an hour? Would you want to call in for the next half an hour? My tea is dry. I'm almost drinking my tea bag now. So would you want me to open the line and we have one or two calls just before we go tonight? Anyway, would you? I'm going to read the comments. The number is on your screen anyway. It's a WhatsApp call, okay? So if I see yes, like 3-4 yeses, then I'm going to take a quick break, refill my cup, and I'll take a few calls for your contribution or add-on to the conversation tonight, okay? So thank you very much. Some are already saying yes. All right. Now, what we're going to do now is that I'm going to ask us to do me one favor, okay? Like the video, okay? Take a minute and like that video. If you haven't shared it, share it now. If this is your first time on Mayogun's Diary Political on YouTube, right? You can subscribe, all right? Set your notification on. And when I get back, we will continue, okay? Thank you very much. I'll be back.